Hey, welcome to an episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Broke out the old shirt because the beer we're doing tonight is from a brewery from my, original days of Chad's Beer Reviews up in Albany, New York. So this is from hewbrew, aka Shmaltz Brewing, Funky Jewbelation, and this is the 2018 bottling. Barrel-aged sour blend of 8 ales, soured in bourbon barrels and rye whiskey barrels, 9% ABV, brewed and bottled by Shmaltz Brewing, Clifton Park, New York. So I get it into my Spiegel, and at first you can see some foam coming out of the bottle, but it pours actually pretty nicely, and I'm surprised. I actually got quite a big head on there. It's like I'd probably call it straight up brown foam, and it's still hanging around. Black currant, I think, is probably the most prominent note on here. Black currant or sour grape. Maybe almost like a raspberry puree. It's a very fruity, but I mean also obviously quite sour. Not to the extent of some other ones, but it does have like that woody quality as well. I would not say Brett on here though. No, it's sour, it's fruity, little woody, but yeah. Let's see if this is as good as I remember. Cheers, or L'chaim, as they say. Definitely getting that. Obviously, that sour. It's a clean lactic sourness. Almost a little bit Greek yogurt, but not really. As I said with the aroma, like black currant, almost like a raspberry puree. Almost like there's like a tartness to it. I mean, well, yeah, tartness is pretty normal with sour. And also a little bit of chocolate, which is really interesting. Then again, I remember this is like a blend of like all their beers, and some of their beers are quite dark. And I think there's like they probably did a black IPA at the time, or some kind of stout. Actually, it says right on the back here. Yeah, Death Black Ale. That's their black IPA, and just all these other strong ales. That's what Schmaltz was great at, was just making these like crazy strong ales that didn't really confine to style guidelines, but they always did these sour beers really well. Yeah, so fruity, sour throughout the whole thing. I would call it pretty strong, but not like insane. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's probably about an 8. Definitely, and it finishes like with like a little bit of a woody quality, almost a bit of a astringency. But yeah, chocolate, fruit. Actually, I think I can get like some real roast on here. And actually, and I'm surprised, it's actually quite highly carbonated as well. Usually old bottles, if they're not wax sealed, they tend to lose a little bit of CO2. I'd probably describe this as medium, probably medium body with medium high carbonation. It's almost like a quad, like a stronger body, but also still highly carbonated. There's a lot of sediment in this bottle, you can tell, but again, look, I mean, it just pours to a nice foam. That's amazing after a sour beer after all these years. Yeah, I don't really get bourbon or whiskey per se. Maybe just like a little bit of like a general sweetness. That's another thing I'm actually quite surprised on. For like such a sour beer. It has a legit. So then again, all the beers that they use to combine for this, these are all big high gravity beers. So I guess there would be quite a bit of residual maltiness to it. It's really interesting, drinking this beer compared to like a Flanders Red or a Nude Brewing or something like that are not like super malty. Like the sourness is all there, but this is interesting because like it's fairly malty and also really sour. That's actually pretty rare. Even in kettle sours, it's you're getting like a ton of malt flavor on them. Yeah. Well, I remember in 2014 it was my best beer of the year that year, and I've always tried to get this every year, but I mean obviously can't really get it anymore. But yeah, this is still really good. As far as score on this one, I think I'm gonna go. I think 4.5. Believe it or not. Although I will give it like a little bit of that credit is just for me being so impressed that a 5-year-old bottle has kept so well. So, wow. Kenny's Grocery. Wow. props to you guys. All right, so thanks for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, see ya. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it. Chad just reviewed it.
Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Review.
Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.